Hello, I'm Ben, a casual beer drinker. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I recovered from COVID a couple of years ago, and am unfortunately am still suffering from some effects. Long COVID. I'm given to understand that means something different for each person who's suffering, but in my case, means my sense of smell is still severely diminished. There's something I've said on my channel multiple times that 80% of your sense of taste comes from your sense of smell. Even if that isn't totally accurate, and it may not be, your sense of smell is still pretty important for how something like, say, a beer tastes. So you may find yourself asking, Ben, if you can't smell things very well, how can you run a beer channel? And the answer is not so easily. Some of what I smell in a beer is what I actually can smell. I can smell more potent scents. But the rest, I have to infer from one of these or a bottle. And, well, yeah. And sometimes the same has to go for how the beer tastes as well. Now, I can taste quite a bit, but I'm still not. I'm unable to get the full picture of how a beer tastes because I can't smell it because of long COVID. And I don't know how many of my viewers are avid drinkers, such as myself, but I find the fact that my senses of smell and taste are diminished to be quite sad. It's another big part of why I remind my viewers that taste is subjective. No two people are likely to have the same tastes in beer or anything else for that matter. I have friends who love IPAs and will sing their praises ad nauseum forever. And I find myself not being that much of a fan of IPAs. Sure, there are some that I like, but I'm more of a brown ale, lager, porter, stout kind of fan. While those same friends don't care for what I drink. And that's fine. We're free to disagree with each other on taste all we want. And as much as I hate beers like Bud Light and will never feature something like that on this channel, I can't and don't begrudge the person who drinks a Bud and calls it the best part of their day. They found something they love, and I've found something I do. What matters is the happiness that beer can bring. And I like trying new beers. That's where I'm at right now. And speaking of trying new beers, if you've got something you want me to try, let me know in the comments section. If it sounds like something I'd be interested in, I'll do my best to give it a try. Just bear in mind a couple of important things. I don't do fruity beers, so I don't know. If you find a fruity beer that you're into, maybe I'd be willing to have you on as a guest on my channel. Maybe. It's hard to tell. And distribution, because if a beer doesn't distribute to where I live, the chances of me finding it are pretty slim. Although you never know. So leave a suggestion in the comments either way. Because sometimes all you have to do is ask, and a beer can be distributed. Or, in my case, all I have to do is ask. Because you're not around for that part. But thank you for listening to my rambling about long COVID and how much it sucks. Definitely subscribe to the channel, like the video, etc., etc. Yeah, and I will actually review a beer in the next one. So, cheers.